2024 is officially over, which means I can look back and see how much YouTube paid me as a small creator under 10K all of last year. So for today's video, I want to take you into the back end of the YouTube analytics and show you not only how much I made, but how many views I got and just how the channel did in general. I also didn't only make money from YouTube directly. I made money by driving traffic to my other offers, my services, and my products, which helped make 2024 the best year that I've ever had financially. But first of all, let's talk about how many views I got versus how many videos I posted, because the amount of videos I posted and the views I got matter to how much money I made. So I posted 33 videos all of last year, technically 46 in total, because a lot of the work that I did this year was done behind the scenes for my Pinterest course. So those videos are technically uploaded but privated, but on the channel that you can watch, 33 videos went uploaded. I really wish that I uploaded more this year, because in 2023, I actually uploaded 52 videos, which would be one a week. But once again, this year, I found myself burned out by talking about the topic of blogging in Pinterest. So the inspiration to post was pretty much just gone. And not only that, but I was working on a Pinterest course, which took a lot of time away. So that's why 46 videos were technically posted, but those were all privated for the Pinterest course. And I also took on a ton more Pinterest management clients that I'm used to. I usually was taking on 4 to 5 a month, but it got really popular this year for some reason. And I ended up working with 9 people at one point. So a lot of my energy was going towards that in the Pinterest course over posting videos. And just being burned out by doing all of that, content did not get uploaded as much as I would have liked it to. But anyways, posting the amount of videos that I did got me 136,000 views for the entire year, which is barely more than the 130,000 views I got in the year before. Which is kind of crazy to see that posting less videos actually got me roughly the same amount and even more views than I did in 2023. And this could be for a lot of different reasons. It could be simply because since it was a whole nother year of content, that was just more content consistently getting views and continuing to grow. That really carried me throughout the year. Or maybe the videos that I posted this year just resonated more with my audiences so that I didn't need to post as many. Now I want to take you into the back end of YouTube so we can actually see everything, talk about the money I made, the videos that did well, and all of that. So these are the stats for 2024. You can see I got 136,000 views, 8.3K watch hours, and 2.2K subscribers, which was actually down surprisingly. And then down here you can see all of the different videos that I posted, and a few of them that actually did really well for some reason. You can see the big spikes that I got. I don't really know what caused those big spikes, but then it evened out for the rest of the year. So let's take a look at 2023 so we can see the comparison. So last year I got 130,000 views, 8.1K watch hours, and 2.4K subscribers. And these are all the videos that I posted down here, which was a lot more than 2024. And I also made $907.12, which honestly, I can't believe I made such a little amount all of 2023. Like, that's actually crazy to me. You can see when it really started to jump up in about October. But back to 2024, here is the top content for that period. This video did the best. That is unsurprising to me. That has been the top video since 2022. However, it is declining slowly. So we can see in the last like 90 days, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's been going down. So my income has actually been going down, and it's because of this video not doing as well, because it was my top video. You can see though that one video alone has made me $1,400. And you can see what it does too. Like, it goes up and then it dips, it goes up and it dips. So it went up, not as high as it went up here, and then it dipped again, but it's already kind of like going back up, which of course it's because it's January. It's gonna go up a little bit. But that video will stay there and keep making me money, which is one thing that I really love about YouTube, is all of your old content is still working for you, regardless whether it's old or not, because this video is from 2022. I'm also fairly unsurprised with the rest of these videos because they are also ones that have done really well for me in the past. This one from 2022 did really good. This one from 2023 has always done really good. I'm pretty sure these have always been like the top 3. This one as well in 2022. So clearly my old content is doing a lot better than my new content for some bizarre reason. But then we do have a 2024 and a 2024. This one's the only one that I'm surprised about, that a short was in the top 10, because I don't post a lot of shorts. So I'm kind of surprised about that one. And I did this one on a whim too. But the thing about shorts is they do not make a lot of money at all. So I posted this in 2024, 2.7K views, and it has made me 36 cents. I don't know why I would bother posting shorts. I truly don't understand the point of posting shorts, because it literally makes you 36 cents. And this has been posted for a full year at this point. Does not make any sense to me. And then the last two were 2022 and 2023. 2 videos from 2024 are in my top 10. Now let's talk about how much YouTube paid me for less than 10K subscribers in 2024 with 136,000 views. And the answer is $2,748, which is great. But it's also not a lot in the grand scheme of things, considering this is my full-time job. Making $2,700 a year is not the best that I could be making, but it is $2,700 that I've made from old content. So I'm really happy with that result, considering I only made $900 the year before. That is a massive jump. And I'm curious to know if that was more or less money than you were expecting. Let me know in the comments below, because that looks like a lot of money, but when you think about it being paid out over the entire year, that's an average of $229 a month. And considering this is my full-time job, or if you want to do this for a full-time job, $229 is not going to cover much. So that's why you need to make money in other ways as well, because YouTube AdSense probably won't make you that much. Some people can make a bunch, but you need to have a lot of views. So AdSense is more just fun money that you can set aside, and then you want to make money in other ways, which is exactly what I did this year. So let's talk about how much I made in my business as a whole compared to the year before. So I had multiple income sources, which were client work, shop sales, affiliate income, and then of course AdSense. Now I didn't add them up individually to say like this is how much I made for client work, AdSense, or whatever, and maybe I should have, but I do have an overall total for you, which is $19,445 is what I made in 2024 with content creation. Now keep in mind, this is before I pay taxes and the expenses to keep my business running. So not all of this is take-home money for me to keep. Now I already have around $2,000 saved away for taxes, so that money is technically already gone and out of this amount and not spent. I tried to save a 15% of everything that I made in a high-yield savings account specifically for paying taxes, and it's difficult to do that every time when I don't make much money and this is my only source of income, but I did what I could. And I don't know, because I haven't filed taxes yet, if I'm gonna need more or less when it comes time to file, so we will see, but I do have a unique situation where I file jointly with my husband and he makes money, so a lot of his money that we would get back from taxes ends up offsetting the cost of my business. It's a whole thing. Taxes are really confusing. I also have expenses that I have to take from this money as well, which of course I do have an exact amount for because I kept track of everything that I bought so that I can put it towards my taxes and pay less so at the end of the year, all of that stuff. So with expenses taken out of my $19,000, I actually made $16,378, which still, of course, that number doesn't include taxes because who really knows how much that needs to be paid. But however, pretty happy with this number of $16,000 made. But it's also honestly, to be completely transparent, a little bit sad to see that I only made $16,000. And it's crazy to say that. I understand, because I have a really hard time looking at other creators who made 15K in just a few months on TikTok. And it can be hard to get really excited over the win of $16,000 in a year when it's not really that much to live off of. So I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. I was actually a little disappointed to see that it was only 16K, but I also do know that I am not in competition with anyone else. And this is money that was literally made out of thin air. I didn't clock in to a 9 to 5 to make it, which of course wouldn't be a problem if I did. There's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5, but I did this strictly through making content online. I created my own videos. I promoted my own services. I made my own products. And that is huge, especially when I look in years past. In 2023, I made $2,845 for the entire year after expenses and all of that. That's close to what I made in a month for this year, which is a huge jump and a huge accomplishment. So I'm trying to look at that instead of looking at other people and seeing what other people are doing, because it doesn't really matter what other people are doing, but it is really difficult to see other people growing and talking about. I've seen videos talking about people making $120,000 last year on TikTok alone, which is just mind-boggling to me. And it's hard to like look at that and then look at 16,000 and say like that's not even enough to live off of. But I'm trying to take the good with the bad because I made $2,800 the year before. So I'm working really hard to be grateful that I made any money at all, because there would have been a point where I would have cried over making 16K. And now I'm looking at it like, it's not enough. So we're taking the good with the bad. We're holding space for both of the feelings and giving myself grace because I worked really hard and I want to make a full-time living doing this and make it worth my return on investment. And next year in 2025, I really hope my income grows, but everything with my business is really uncertain right now because I'm really trying to figure out what type of content that I want to create. So I really have no idea if the future is going to be successful or not. I have no idea if I record this video in January 2026, if I can look at you and say I made $300 for the year, because that might be the case. So I don't really know what's going to happen, but I do know that I am going to try my hardest. But no matter what, I really hope that you enjoy the content that I made over the last year. I hope it's been helpful, and I hope you're excited for what I have to bring in 2025, even if I don't quite know exactly what that is yet. It's gonna be fun. Like if you like, subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.